Hi everyone, it's me, Lytle, Inner Goddess Tarot. So today I just really wanted to reach out and check in with everyone and see how are you doing? Because I'm not sure how I'm doing, you know? Sometimes I think I'm doing just fine and, in this crazy, scary, weird time that we're in, I've achieved some things that I'm really proud of. And also I feel like have not achieved even half of what I should be achieving. Some days I feel really happy, and some days I feel really scared and worried about everyone I love and the state of the world. So it's a bit of a roller coaster, right? So I wonder how you're feeling. How are you weathering this time? Um, and on that note, I wanted to share with you a really simple little practice. I don't know if you would even call it a spread, a really simple tarot spread, or practice that I've found really helpful. Because honestly, as I say, I'm not going to pretend like, oh, I'm so zen and everything is perfect for me every day. It's just not. But the cards really help me to navigate this time, right? They don't solve all of my worries, right? But they are really, really helpful. So, anyway, I wanted to share with you a practice that I do in the morning, oftentimes, that I hope will be helpful for you too. Because two of the issues, I guess I would say, that are going on with me in this time are extreme feelings of overwhelm. Right? So, as I say, um, there's a lot of things I want to do. There's a lot of things I think I should do. I want to make the most of this time this weird time that we have, of introspection and isolation and being home a lot more than we usually would. I want to make the most of that time, but also I feel scattered and I don't know where to start and I can't concentrate, and then I feel bad because I'm not achieving all that I feel I should be. So anyway, it comes down to overwhelm. So the first card that you're going to pull deals with overwhelm. So it's asking the cards to show you, what can I achieve today? What can I focus on today? What is going to be most beneficial for me to do today, rather than thinking that you have to be pulled in a million different directions, right? So first one deals with overwhelm. The second card and the second issue that has been throwing me for a loop, I guess, is perspective, right? How to keep things in perspective. Because we're bombarded with news if we let ourselves be. I spend way too much time looking at social media and the news that comes up in there. And it's too much, right? I feel like I want to be informed, but also I have a tendency, I think, to lose perspective of what is really going on, what I really need to be worried about, how it's impacting me. So that perspective card that you're going to draw is asking the question of, like, what's going on with me right now? What is my world right now? How am I doing? Give me some perspective on myself, what I need, who I am right now, rather than feeling unsettled by all this stuff that's going on. Okay. So let's take a breath. Let's give it a try. Okay, so as I say, the first card is, what can I focus on? What can I achieve today, to get rid of the overwhelm? The second card is perspective. What's really going on with me? What do I need to see? Where am I at? Where is my world at today? Okay, let's give it a try. So I'm going to give my cards a shuffle, keeping those words in mind: overwhelm and perspective. Overwhelm and perspective. I usually give my cards a shuffle and cut them into 3 piles to the left, just wherever my intuition tells me to do that. Okay, let's see. So first card is dealing with overwhelm. That's nice. So what to focus on? The Lovers. That's nice, isn't it? So 2 things are in my mind here, right? So the first one is, of course, my initial response in smiling at this is because I'm knock wood here. I'm lucky enough to have a really wonderful partner here. My husband and I are spending a lot more time together than we have before because he's home more now, working from home. So that's a real strength for me and a real comfort. So focus on that wonderful relationship, right? Also, on the other side of things, the lovers is saying to me that I have some decisions that I need to make today, or that it's a good time to do today, and to make those decisions based on what's right for me, what's going to bring a greater feeling of unity and alignment for myself. So that's what I should focus on today. And it's amazing, right? Because I was expecting like a really practical card, like do this, or some very practical tasks that I need to do, and it's given me this big universal card of love. So focus on love, 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 not fear. And make decisions out of love, not fear today. Wow. So think about your card, what you got, because like I say, I got this big universal card, but you may get something really practical where it's like, a task you've been putting off, but today's the day to do it. Or today's the day to not do any work. Or today's the day to exercise or to eat well or to call your family or something, right? See if you can see something practical as well as universal in the card. So this was my Overwhelm card. So that makes me feel good, right? Love. Focus on it. And let's see what the perspective card is. So to get a perspective on myself, on my world, where I'm at right now, what I need to see to feel like I'm seeing things clearly and in perspective. Oh, don't you love the cards? They do have a sense of humor. So I've got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I am an overthinker. So I'm tying myself in knots, thinking too much. And it's mobilizing me. This is so accurate. So stop tying myself up in knots. Stop thinking, and take action, right? That's what I need to see. This is, I'm immobilizing myself. Then I just say about this overwhelming perspective, well, there it is right there. So it's letting me know, yeah, you're overthinking things a little bit too much. Stop tying yourself up in knots. And that's very accurate. And, that makes me feel good actually to see that, because it's like, wake up, Lori, stop doing this. Bring a little bit more of this. This feels a lot better. So I encourage you to give that a try, because see, it's making me laugh, right? Like it's making me feel better just to see these cards, and they don't pull any punches, right? Like, okay, I get it. Totally, I get it. I'm going to knock it off. Right? And so that you can do those two cards in the morning as part of a nice morning ritual, right? If you meditate in the morning, you might want to pull the cards before so you can sort of incorporate the images in your meditation and see how they speak to you. Or if you prefer, do that meditation to ground and center yourself and feel really good, and then turn to the cards when you're feeling open and receptive, right? Try either way and see what works for you. And you can ask yourself too, does that give you all you need, or do you need one more card, right? Because as I said, those two I picked are for overwhelm and perspective. Maybe you want to throw in something else in, like what do you need? What's speaking to you? Something that's always useful is gratitude, right? So you can pull one more card to see what do I have to be grateful for today, if you need a little bit of reminder. This is probably many, many things, but let's see what the cards are telling me. Okay. Well, that's kind of nice. So I got the Three of Pentacles. There's my nice little practical card, right? So this speaks to me, again, of teamwork and relationships. And so, yeah, I'm actually grateful for some projects that I'm working on with other people involved. So this is also a little nudge to me to be grateful for that, and also to get working on it, right? Rather than doing this. All right. So I encourage you to give that a try. And as I say, the cards, they can be so supportive and helpful in this time. I find they're inspiring, grounding, centering, and giving me perspective when I need it, when I'm all, worked up from worry and anxiety. Well, the cards really are a meditative practice for me that sort of pulls me back to myself and shows me when I'm doing something that may not be serving me in the best way, right? Or when I may not be seeing things clearly. So there you go. Overwhelm perspective, and you could throw in a gratitude card if you want. Give it a try and let me know how it goes for you. and be well and take care, and make sure you do things that, or take every opportunity for joy in this crazy time. Take care. See you soon.